How's it going, guys? It's Dan from Aquatales. I want to talk to you a little bit today about ammonia. Now, ammonia is extremely poisonous to fish. Okay, ammonia can be entered from the tank from many different ways. It can be from overfeeding and the food sitting in the bottom and basically rotting. It can be from plants that are, dead leaves that have fallen off that you haven't got out, even dead fish that you haven't noticed. These will all build up to ammonia spiking in the tank. Some ways you can identify ammonia: well, redness around the gills or in the body in general. Now you get that because ammonia actually burns fish. Yeah, it's that toxic, it burns fish. You can notice they might be sort of gasping for air at the top, very lethargic. These are all ways you can identify ammonia. Now, to test ammonia, you'd need obviously a test kit. Now, I prefer to have the liquid versions. I just think they're more accurate. We tend to stick to NT Labs or Tetra purely because they work, they're consistent, they're quite accurate. So that's what we use. Now, if you're wondering, oh, what test kit do I get? How do I know if it's ammonia? Well, ammonia test kits will be labelled NH3 and NH4. Okay. So yeah, if you do notice those symptoms, grab a test kit and test them. Another thing I want to touch on is tap safes and ammonia. So tap safes, some tap safes say that they get rid of ammonia. Look, they don't, if I'm going to be honest with you. What they do is they bind the ammonia together, which makes it a little bit easier to remove when you're doing your water changes. So it will bind it together about 24 hours. So if you find that you test your kit and you find you've got ammonia, what do you do next? Carry out a water change. If you do 25%, you're essentially going to take roughly 25%, maybe, out of the ammonia that's in the water. So for me, I like doing a 50% water change whenever I've noticed ammonia. So a big 50% water change. I'll remove some of the ammonia as much as I can. I'll put fresh water in. I'm still left with some ammonia. So I might find the next day I'll do it again, and then we'll reduce the ammonia to a minimum. When we read 0, we know that, right, we're okay. So we've done the hard part, which is reducing the ammonia and getting rid of it. Now we have to say to ourselves, what caused the ammonia? Chances are probably overfeeding. It could, as we said before, overfeeding, dead fish, anything like that. So I want to sort of look at how much we're feeding. So if it was me, I would probably reduce the amount I feed for definite first. This is usually the most common one. If you're new to keeping fish, it may be the fact you haven't cycled your filter properly. Now, if it is a new tank, I would definitely be testing more regularly. You don't want that ammonia to spike again. So yeah, it is really important that we understand ammonia. We understand what we're looking for. So remember the redness of the gills, being lethargic, gasping for air, they're all real common signs. So that's basically ammonia, guys. If you do need any questions on it, then just simply ask. We are here, we're happy to help. So yeah, let's just hope we keep our fish healthy and we keep enjoying it. The last thing we want is all these issues. So yeah, just remember that, guys, that tap safe won't actually get rid of your ammonia, but it will help bind it. Water changes, from my experience, are always the best way of reducing the ammonia once you've got it. But the best thing to do is don't get it at all. Let's think about how we're feeding. Let's check regularly if there's any, if you have got any dead fish, and if you have, why? Is it ammonia? Is it something else? Any plants that are, the leaves are falling off or on the floor, let's get them out. Let's not let them rot.